Hi Dean, what's the mood in the camp at the moment?
Well, we had the players in this morning for a debrief from the Shrewsbury game. Went through a lot of good stuff that was in the game, and of course some major disappointment as well. We're all feeling, but there's a steel amongst the group that we now need to see against Barnsley on Saturday. The group that trained really well. Obviously that was the players that never played the other night. Tempo of the session was fantastic, and we're looking for a response. The players have done that this season. They've proven that, and we'll get them geared up ready for a huge game against Barnsley, a team that are in good form. And for us, it's about using that feeling that we had the other night after the game. It was a terrible feeling, obviously, for everybody concerned. Going out the FA Cup is never nice, and especially with the carrot of Liverpool in the next round. So, we have to swallow it. We can't go back over it now. We've got to make sure we move forward, and we've got a 19-game season in front of us, and with a huge carrot at the end of it. Yeah. And that's what we've got to remain focused on.
Yeah, I suppose it stings a bit more, doesn't it, that there was that Liverpool game that could have been facing. But did you allow yourselves to think about that at all, or not at all?
About facing? No.
Facing
no, of course not. No. That would be being disrespectful to the game, really. And Shrewsbury. I mean, Shrewsbury are a good team. They give us 2 really good games, and no, not at all. We're not. We would never get into that. We've not cracked anything yet. We've got to worry about ourselves and worry about the next game. Simple as that.
As you sort of said there, Sam Ricketts really set them up well. They fully deserved the win, didn't they? They were very good in the 2 legs. Did you get a chance to speak to him at all after the game?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. We spoke to the staff and Sam and his staff after both games, and I think for us the other night, I think it was a case of not putting our chances away. I think it's as simple as that. I think we've created enough chances in the game to win the game, and when you don't put your chances away, you're always at the mercy of a goal from the opposition. It was a great goal from their point of view. Probably created more chances the other night than we might have done in games this season that we've won. So that's the game of football. It's a game of football. You don't put your chances away. You don't always win games, and again, we've got to swallow it. We've got to improve. We've got to keep working. As I say, get ready for a massive test on the weekend.
Yeah, bit of housekeeping, Dean. How's Nathan Baker at the moment? I think Lee said he went off with a groin injury. Is he going to be out a while? Or?
We're not too sure. Waiting on a scan result with that. He was feeling his groin when he came off the other night. So once we get that, we'll know a little bit more where Bakes is.
Corey Smith, how's he doing after his dead leg?
Yeah, he trained this morning. Trained well. Seems like he's over that now. So looking forward to having him back in the squad on the weekend. Wasn't quite right the other night. A little bit too much pain in there for him to be his usual self. So.
How's the rest of the squad at the moment? Any other knocks we need to know about?
Marley Watkins, he's suffering with something at the moment in his calf, so he won't be fit. And other than that, we're as we were.
January transfer window. Anything close to happening at all that you're aware of?
Not that I'm aware of, Gregor. No. Both incomings and outgoings. No, there's nothing I'm aware of. Obviously the recruitment team are working hard, as everybody is behind the scenes, Mark and Lee and everybody. But as I understand at the moment, there's no more news.
Is the club annoyed to have missed out on Eddie Nketiah, the Arsenal striker? Obviously last night I think Sky Sports, the BBC Radio Bristol Live, a lot of outlets covering the fact that he's going to stay at Arsenal for the rest of the season. How does the club see that?
Well, I can only speak for myself. I mean, for us, we've talked about the positions that we want to recruit this January transfer window. We've got a list of targets. This has been going on a long time now, way before the window even opened. And for us, we remain focused on trying to get them deals over the line.
Sammy Szmodics, though, that one's done, isn't it?
That's done. Yeah, he's got a loan to Peterborough. Yeah.
So what's the plan with him?
Good move for Sammy. I think he's obviously not played the games that he would have liked to have played since he stepped up. Fantastic character, every single day in training, right at it, real good attitude, wants to learn, wants to improve, and I think it's a great loan for him. I think Peterborough's a team renowned for being an attacking type team who are geared up and going for promotion, and they've tailed off a little bit in recent weeks. So the way that they play will real playing to Sammy's hands, and he'll get some game time. He'll come back to us a better player through the experience of playing games and being hopefully involved in a good end to the season for him.
Darren McAntony, Peterborough boss, says like the Mounties, he always gets his man. Is there a chance that Sammy could stay there for longer than this season?
No, I've no idea, to be honest, with the detail of the thing. As far as I'm aware, it's a loan, and obviously Sammy's contracted to ourselves. So.
Any other players to go out though? Are you looking to loan out any further players from?
Yeah, there's been talk. To be honest, there's been talks of one or two players going out, getting some game time. But as I say, at the moment, as I understand it, there's nothing sort of ready to happen at the moment.
So Barnsley up next. What kind of challenge do they offer?
We've had a good look at them there. Since the new manager's come in, they've had a good upturn in fortune. They're playing a different system than they were, and they're very, very geared up for that German gegenpressing Jurgen Klopp sort of mentality. I think if you look at all the stats, they're the first in the league for high pressings and high regains up the pitch, and certainly when they lose the ball, they look to regain it quickly. So we're geared up for that. We have to play in a manner that doesn't invite pressure at certain parts of the pitch, of course, and we have to impose ourselves on the game. It was an interesting end to the game up at Oakwell, so it'll all be geared up for a good game. And as I say, we got to make sure we put the disappointment of the other night to bed and go out there and give a real energetic performance and go out there for the 3 points.
After the Barnsley game, I think it pans out that you've got a 2-week almost winter break. How do you view that one? Is that a welcome thing, or would you rather have a match in there and less congestion?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, Gregory. It's wasted energy wishing for something that, it is what it is. We've got a 2-week break. We use it to our advantage. It's not something that we wanted, of course, due to the cup run, but we have to use it to our advantage as best we can. Particularly if we get some players in the door, it'll be a time to work with them and develop their ideas about the way that we play. Certain injuries that we've got, it might play into our hands as well, so we have to use it to our advantage.
Is it possible the club could look to rearrange any games from further in the season, maybe bring them forward? I think that's happened before in terms of you guys have rearranged games and said it's in terms of aiding recovery for the players and giving them maximum amount of time, basically in terms of preparation. Do you think could you see that happening?
Yeah, I think everything would be looked at. I think there was talk about the game that's been postponed, when obviously the date that's going to be. I think the home team, Reading, will get the choice with that. So I think there's still some niggling to be done over the sort of date for that game. So I'm not aware of that at the moment. But other than that, I'm not too sure what's going to happen.
City's home form, 1 win in the last 5 games. I'm sure you've seen that there's some criticism from the fans. That always is. That's part of football, isn't it? How do you address that? How do you see it? In particular, some of the fans maybe say there's a bit of identity missing from Bristol City's football at the moment. Would you agree with that, or how do you assess Bristol City's identity?
What do you mean? In what way?
In terms of how they're playing style. I think some of the fans would say it's not exactly clear at the moment what the plan is on the pitch.
Okay.
How would you?
I think at the moment we had a great win at Wigan last week. It really gave everyone a boost, and we have to use that in this home fixture against Barnsley. We want to put on a performance which gets the fans right behind the players, and we've proved at times this season, on a number of occasions, Huddersfield here and Fulham away, when we get out the traps quick and we get the players confident getting on the ball and really believing in themselves. We're a match for anyone in this league, and we're a team. There's some young players in there. There's some inexperience in terms of the Championship in the team as well. And we have to, the old mantra of sticking together. What does that mean? That's exactly what that is. Players in a football season that lasts over 9 months are going to go through times in the season when they're not quite at the best, and that's when you need your teammates around you to pull you through and to get you out, out of the woods. And that's exactly what a team spirit is. And we've got a very good team spirit, and we have experienced a difficult run in results and performances at times, but we're looking to bounce back. We've got full belief in the players that we've got. We're looking, of course, to recruit some players this January window, but we've got full belief in the players that we've got. They've not become bad players overnight. We've not become a bad team overnight. Football is the way it runs sometimes, and that's not me trying to just sort of dismiss the idea of the question that you've asked. But for me, the focus has to be on this next game and getting our performance right and being tough to beat when we've not got the ball, being tighter in defence all over the pitch, and making sure that when we get them chances that we've been making in recent games, that we put them away. We've got to be clinical in our finishing, and if we get that right against Barnsley, then I'm be confident that we'll get a positive result.
And how important will the fans be for a home game on Saturday?
Well, the fans are always massive, home and away. I've had a lot of family going to the last few away games, been sat with the away fans and coming home. talking really highly of the atmosphere and the singing and the feel that they get when they're in there amongst with the away supporters. And this season, the fans at home have been great for us. It goes both ways, and it's not the fans getting the players going, I don't think, and I don't think it's necessarily the players getting the fans going. I think it's a bit of both. I think we're all one. We're all one. We all stick together, and there might be certain players that get the fans going in certain moments of the game, and then it might be certain parts of the stadium that are getting the players going at another part of the game, and it's that togetherness and that feeling that we're all wanting 3 points on Saturday. We all want success for Bristol City Football Club, and when this stadium is rocking and when the players are at it on the pitch, there's no better place to be, and that's what we're aiming for on the weekend.
Cheers, Steve. Good luck.
Thank you.